Also, this is for Tiger Brows because they are the resident Toho fan in the room. I really like how Fantasy Maiden Wars was like, we're gonna go get ready to fight Sakuya! No, you're not. Demo end. Man, fuck the ocean, I swear. Oh. Ah, so worthless paper. Got it. Hmm? Hmm. Okay. I apparently got a lot ahead of me, so we should just fucking go for it now. I also don't know what happened to Tiger, so we'll see what's up there in a hot minute.
Blown up.
Died on the way back to their home planet.
Oh, Tiger Brows said I closed Obus and my computer fucking crashed.
Yeah, I was right.
Wow, you recovered fast.
I have an SSD. It's fine.
You didn't catch what I said about fucking Tohos, did you, Tiger?
Sure didn't.
There's a new game coming out called Fantasy Maid Wars. And they had a demo out. And they were like, get ready, motherfucker, you're gonna fight Sakuya! No, you're not. Demo end.
Damn.
Damn.
But yeah. PC-13 light of the city. Hang on a second. This is gonna get weird, isn't it?
You'll see.
Perhaps.
They played us. Don't despair. We still got the upper hand. We defeated Fabius and his cultists already, and even if there was summoned more sea terrors, we should be able to handle them without much trouble. I guess Tiger.
Sorry. I'm still...
You want me to take over until then?
No, that's fine. Hey, Aegir, just what were you thinking the entire time you deceived us?
I had a feeling I knew what she was going to say to that. She was either going to say that it was for our sake, that it wasn't a deception at all, or maybe she'll give us one final gloating. But her reply, the words of which were carefully selected after gazing out at the far ocean, was not what any of us could have expected. I'm sorry. I thought this would be the better way to approach you. But I can see how it comes across as nothing more than a deception. You're... sorry? Why? Dante wants to know why you're sorry. Huh? Well, that's because I did something wrong. Wait, hold on. You've been deceiving us all along, Mayors, and now you're gonna... Boy, what exactly are you after? You're after the same thing this geezer was, ain't that right? Turn us into your bloodkins for all our sake, giving us all some kind of ridiculous excuses to turn us into one of the monsters? I do hope that you would all day accept becoming Seaborns, but I'm not about to demand that you let yourself be transformed today, right here and now. I understand that we all need some time to mentally prepare ourselves. May I understand your statement to be implying that you will not be forcing this upon us, should we refuse? That's correct. It'd be against manners to do what Fabius did, shoving sea terror cells inside your body out of nowhere. Manners, huh? Well, I was taken aback by the fact that Mayers was a bishop of the deep. It was also true that Mayers never tried to bring us harm, unlike Fabius, who attacked the sinners directly. Well, she did almost get us in big trouble with Irene while explaining things to us. It's also true that Mayers has been extremely helpful so far. It was her who led us to the lighthouse, and it was her who stayed in that crumbling lighthouse until the repairs were done as the terrifying night continued to assail its walls. What's your actual relationship to Fabius anyways. Just someone who also once strove to realize the vision of our ideal worlds. Our goals once converged, but not now.
Hey, since when could you hear Dante?
Oh shit. I wonder if the answer is she always could. I was pretty taken aback too when they attacked you back at the village. Maybe he got greedy when he saw Faust and Otis repairing the ship?
He got greedy?
Fabius believed that welcoming capable people as Bloodkin would expedite Seaborn's evolution. Cool. So you're like some cult leader, but you don't necessarily want to antagonize us. You still haven't told us what you're after, though. I'm going to the city that lies beyond the door.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it is.
You're trying to flee to a different world where the Inquisition won't be able to chase you.
This isn't running away. I just want to help the people of the city. That's all. So I'm bringing the Seaborn with me. Don't tell me you're going to invade the city alongside those monsters. The boat's begun to move. Is this an automatic sailing program? Oh, this song's really good. What the fuck? The vessel Massus will now sail towards that door. I'll let Rhodes Island and Irene go right in front of the door, so don't worry.
Did you seriously just tell us not to worry?
Please calm yourself, Dante. It's not yet been determined that is indeed the door connecting directly back to the city. No, it has to be. The warm, shining light, the voice from within, it's getting clearer and clearer. Why don't we just let them into the city? The battles thus far have done well enough to demonstrate the level of danger Seaborns pose. However, I doubt they get very far even if they were in the city, don't you agree? In Hong 1, we've all seen what happens when sapient, sentient, non-human entities enter the city. The head will take action the moment they realize their presence. Of course, we must prepare ourselves for the repercussions in case they decide to hold Limbus Company responsible for once the dust settles. Yet it's also very likely that we will fully escape any culpability as we saw in the memories of the Kong Massacre. Faust? Thoughts? Urban nightmare. However, considering their specific attributes, it will not take long for them to rise to become star of the city. There is a reasonable possibility that they may be issued Imperitas Civitas. Is that... Civitatis. Is that not an acceptable risk? If not the head, they should be manageable by a wing. This isn't that terrible a calamity. But Calcit shook her head resolutely.
No. Your technology seems to be based on something else, which is neither Originium Arts nor any of its derived technology. That is precisely what could make your world vulnerable against Seaborn.
Is it because they learn fast?
Yes, those on the front lines of the war against Seaborn stubbornly stick to using traditional low-tech weapons. Deploying high-technology weapons against them is only going to make you an enticing meal.
Oh, because they're gonna learn that things could be better.
Yeah, like they're just gonna copy the shit out of whatever you throw at them.
There is actually one weird thing they don't cover, and I'm kind of curious what difference it would actually make.
What's that?
They'd be cut off from the source of their hive mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like they would be a rogue element.
Because they would no longer be connected to the ocean or any of the Firstborn at all.
Or they could form a connection with the lake, which would be worse.
Then can't we just let whichever unfortunate wing that ends up fighting these... Do take into account that it might take a significant amount of time to earn their trust. Even if they were to be convinced, there would be other parties with alternative perspectives on the matter, complicating issues. The situation will rapidly grow out of control if the backstreet syndicates or fixers get involved, unless the head designates a taboo to prevent it. Even then, considering what she's saying... Yes, we must consider the possibility that they may be capable of absorbing the head's technology as well before they are expelled from the city.
Hey, Do you want to see a Seaborn Arbiter? You don't want to see a Seaborn Arbiter!
How do you plan on...
Listen, the Aegir use particle weapons on the Seaborn.
How do you plan on helping...
So the Seaborn have particle weapons.
How do you plan on helping the people of the city, Mayors? By giving them a chance to become Seaborn?
What are you on about? Become Seaborn?
She ain't all there either, eh? What kind of help is that?
Mayors, you know that's no different from what the Church of the Deep is doing here.
No, it is different. Because someone showered the city with light. The light? The beam of light from the White Night in dark days. How did you... Could it be? Becoming a Seaborn is to become part of a great will called We Many. By doing so, one could be reborn as an altruistic life form, but at the cost of ego, the sense of self. And that's always...
Is it really altruism?
That's always been my issue with it. Everyone has beliefs of their own, dreams of their own. It feels too empty to lose all that when they inevitably lose their sense of self and become Seaborn. Look, I want each Seaborn to have their own wishes. My god, it's Fish Carmen. But the light shining through the dimensional door to our world is too faint to push them towards that evolution. If only the light of the city could become more tangible, it just might be able to give every Seaborn an identity of their own, to remain uniquely themselves. Then why is it that you advocate towards the city to join the Seaborns, when one could simply learn more of the light before returning here? At first I thought all I needed was a clue to better evolution, but Don Quixote's tale of adventures changed my mind.
Also,
Oops.
quick aside, them gaining egos would completely defeat the purpose of the evolution of Seaborns, because they are a hive mind. They learn from doing things, but once you cut that off, you don't get that adaptation anymore.
My
The last night is no longer
adventures-
the last night.
You just don't understand how precarious you all are. And how would you? When you were born into that kind of world from the very start? A place where life has become a commodity, and gold one of its few religions? The city has abandoned its yesterdays to survive today, and in doing so has given up on all its tomorrows. Just as I needed the light, the city needs Seaborn.
She's not necessarily wrong, but I don't think this is the correct conclusion.
It needs their tenacious hold to life and their absolute unconditional selflessness.
Once again, is it really selflessness if they're all part of the same entity?
I don't know about that one, Chief. This is beyond me.
I mean, so, like, I'm approaching this from, like, a Stellaris Hivemind player. I don't give a shit if I lose a few drones. That's basically the same as clipping a few fingernails would be.
Yeah,
to
well,
you.
that's it. You're just removing a limb to enhance another, but you're all part of the same organism.
Yeah.
So it stops being selflessness or altruism. It just becomes... fucking what's the word?
It just becomes like primal instinct id.
Kinda. It's just
Not
pragmatic more than
really.
anything.
Pragmatism is the thing there, because, like, it, again, drawing a comparison to playing Stellaris as a hive mind here, you don't give a shit if you have to get rid of, like, 100 or so pops. Like, that's whatever, you'll get them back. What you want is the benefit that you get from getting rid of them.
Which I believe this is what Scorpion is saying, is that isn't altruistic, it's self-serving.
Correct, because the self in this equation is the hive mind. The moment you give them all individualism, you lose that quote-unquote altruism.
But at the end of the day, it still means that everyone has to turn into monsters. People ostracize the other. Something that isn't like me, something that feels alien to me, something I don't know or understand. So that fear is natural, because Seaborns aren't human. But you just have to cross that threshold once. Miss Mayers, do you believe the nature of humanity to be evil? Humans are selfish, but not necessarily a bad thing. Good things could come from selfishness, that's for sure. Wait, hang on a second. Is Limbus Company the only humans in Arknights at the moment?
Technically.
Yeah, technically. Well, the only humans on Terra, we'll say.
This is such a weird statement.
No, so it's complicated. But we're talking pure human, they are the only humans on Terra. But people of Terra basically consider everyone human.
Okay.
Ouch, shit.
But the side effects have become simply unsustainable. Doctor, you've been to countless battlefields where Rose Island has fought tooth and nail for the rights of the infected. But what came of it? Peace?
It's like, think of it kind of like Dungeon Meshi, where you have the halflings, the tall men, the dwarves, and the elves, but they're all considered human.
Huh. No, it's the same. But still, we're all still getting better, little by little. I'm not trying to deride those small incremental steps and call them meaningless. Change takes time, and should it continue, I believe your efforts can be a beacon of light that will lead humanity towards a brighter future. But what about everyone who is sacrificed while you're taking your time, taking those incremental steps? Every single day of that incremental change is marred by unjust death. Some are enslaved for no other reason than their differences. People live on in that despair that seems to have no end. I agree with what the light told me.
That's a sentiment that
Yeah.
Rogia would agree with.
People are diseased. They're so sick that even in the far-flung future, even on the day the world ends, they will continue to fail to look forward, obsessed with scrutinizing each other in search of differences. Even when every Aegir returns to sea, they're still going to bully and hate anyone with pointed ears, labeling them as Aegirs. Even when Oripathy is truly eradicated, people are still going to suspect and persecute someone as infected. People are imperfect. You're right. There probably isn't anyone out there who can really sacrifice themselves for the sake of others with nothing but perfect selflessness. But not when it comes to Seaborns.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Wrong. Jesus Christ.
Did you hear that?
I did,
Don't worry about
actually.
it. Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It was so slight, but when you pointed it out, yeah, there was a weird noise, wasn't there?
There's a bit of a blong.
Wong.
They do not suffer from all this absurdity, nor are they coerced to sacrifice against their will. They have the power to progress towards a better future built from mutual understanding. God, it's so funny that, like, this door just tore open, and then Carmen just turned around from whatever's, like, fucking reality, and it was like, oh, word?
I can tell a whole new world to distort themselves.
To be fair, Carmen isn't. It's more like a concept at this point.
Like,
I'm impressed.
I bring you over here, phone, and this is how you repay me.
like light
Can
from
you
our,
a god?
light from the city peers through, and through that light, Carmen is like, oh boy, let's go.
Hey, yo, what up?
No, Carmen is the light. Well, an aspect of the light.
Because they are the kind of life form that seeks common ground instead of scrutinizing for different. And this does kind of fit the motto that Carmen was going for, wasn't she? The bells. A strange shaped form shimmers and materializes before Mayors. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was round and looked like a tool. It's possible that she's already met the conditions to FLRS. A possible explanation would be the absence of the particular pull required to draw it out from her, or the insufficiency of it.
This isn't anything like the arts. What's happening in front of Miss Mayers?
Is our proximity to the door increasing the potency of influences coming over from this city? Precisely. The connection to Faust is returning to normal level. The connection to Faust returning to normal level seems to indicate that. Wait.
Reconnected to the Discord.
Wait. Can people in other worlds... Can mayors also manifest ego? Internal conflict and anguish is a commonality among every intelligent entity, regardless of whether they are from the city or not. Therefore, yes, Faust is quite positive of this possibility as well. However... What? What does that mean? The potential to effloresce an ego implies the potential to distort.
Uh-oh.
You've been dreaming for a long time, Mayors, drawing your picture of an idealized world. And you have chosen the ocean as a means to building a path towards that vision. Yet, why have you failed to take the leap yourself? I had to make preparations. Seaborns are beautiful, there's no doubt about it, it's just that a key piece was missing to really achieve what I want. You're not being honest with yourself. I know it very well that you are afraid of becoming one of them. The fear that your own creed might crumble, that you might lose your sense of self, your ego.
Also, I do like this part because she was about to effloresce and now Carmen is breaking her down.
Yeah.
Not gonna let that happen on my watch. People keep calling me a fraud after fucking Ahab, after Dong Rang.
The fear that you might end up being nothing more than just another thing swept up in the ineffably overwhelming will. Isn't it terrifying? That this hope could just disappear in a blink? Also, we are just seeing her talk to nothing. This is awesome.
Who is she talking to?
Is this something Limbus Company has experience with? I'd appreciate an explanation. She's hearing the voice. When that singular faith that one had absolute confidence in breaks in one fell swoop, and their ironclad will is shattered. People in the city have the potential to distort into a monstrous form at any time. It is said that this phenomena are often accompanied by the distorting individual hearing a disembodied voice.
So, really quick, she mentioned she's been hearing the voice this entire time, so she's been teetering on the brink. Right when she was about to effloresce, Carmen has decided to break her down.
It doesn't help that we're closer to the door, so that may have made Carmen's pull stronger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Indeed, those who distort would oft behave as though they were engaging in conversation. Of course, the same could be said for those who awaken ego. At first I thought it was Kathy, but it wasn't her. The voice was beautiful, comforting, and even cozy. The kind of voice that puts all deep contemplation to sleep. So calm and so warm. No. There's more to sunshine than warmth.
Marcel,
No, there's more to the sunshine than its warmth.
Marcel, what does that mean?
That means he's
Your
killed
boy
a man.
has been on the edge. I still personally...
All of a sudden, Merceau killing somebody because the sun god is in his eyes takes on a whole different meaning, huh?
I still stand by my thought that he hasn't distorted, but he's come close, but instead of distorting or gaining an ego, he instead gave in to apathy and ennui.
He just decided to not, and that's how he's survived.
I mean, it would
That's
be really
why-
funny if this entire time Carmen has been yammering in his ear.
Like, remember at the start where he says that he wants fault orders. He just want to think.
Yeah?
Yep.
The sunshine? You don't share your interests with the other devotees. Survival isn't what you care about. What you really care about is giving everyone a chance to experience what it feels like to live in a world of warmth, ephemeral it may be. Right. We have to be more than just prolonging our experience. Our existences, sorry. What really matters isn't survival. It's what we leave behind for posterity, our legacy. As long as there's a guarantee that light can indeed protect the sense of self, it'll be more than enough to convince people to become Seaborn. Please. You don't have to concern yourself with what other people might think, Mayors. But everyone has their own wishes. I can't just bulldoze over theirs to force mine upon them. But that's not really what you believe, is it? You know that better than anyone. While you hesitate, countless people who are bound to the inescapable bridle will continue to suffer. That might be true, but it's okay. You don't have to hide the shape of your heart, its colors. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is how you could lead the people of the city, and then Terra. Okay, we just can't sit here and let this happen. Operators, positions!
Operator's unable to approach. She's surrounded by a strange field, Doctor.
Whenever someone would distort due to reasons other than the monolith, a strange pressure would prevent our approach, as though to stop us from interfering. I love how distorting has plot armor. It's so fucking funny.
Also redeeming the chat, Wang.
I have blessed you with my absolute definitions of good and evil, so that you may live your life with unhesitating, unwavering tenacity. That's not...
Ooh, yeah.
That's not his voice, but it's the best I could do. I haven't done it in, like, fucking years.
Well, you have to, ooh, yeah, to get yourself into
Yeah,
character.
true.
Yeah.
But I also have to be a bit taciturn with how I approach it, otherwise people will in the house will think I'm insane.
But they already?
Anyway.
Looks like that applies here too, all the way in another world.
I'm glad me and Tiger went in completely different directions.
I mean, same dig, different direction.
Pretty much.
Love is our collective destination, after all. So please, let go of this tool that might break your heart. Don't force yourself to walk the path of thorns. Your pilgrimage needn't be that of suffering.
Hey, title drop.
That's so wild that Carmen's entire pathos is, why suffer? Just to be.
Fucking Mayor starts going, yes, I've been so afraid.
You don't
The universe's worst therapist.
You don't
Yes, I've been
believe
so
in
distant, consistently indifferent.
You don't believe in any recourse, do you? Other than this, anyway. Don't you think we should find a better, faster path with less suffering before more people inevitably hurt each other with their ill intent? You're right. If there's no recourse, it has to happen faster. I can't waste any more time while people suffer. Follow your wishes. Follow your desires. And paint. Let's show them the painting of your world reflected in your eyes. Before the compassion they believe in becomes completely worthless.
Hello.
Seeing this brings about a lot more context than what I saw in the Mirror Dungeons. Holy shit.
Yep.
I understand the shape of your heart and what makes you want to enter the city. But we still know so little about the Seaborns, about Terra and Iberia. Whatever may have lit the fire under your feet, I can't bring you into the city with as you are now. Even before the sinners had a chance to translate my words, Mayor slowly turned in my direction as though she clearly understood me. But I must, Dante. Your adventures were full of exhilarating tales, and I saw kindness in the every words and actions of you and your friends, but... Oh, whoa. The human hands holding the orb, what a good touch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's specifically like a little... Fuck, what's it? Not aquarium, but basically a little fishbowl with a jellyfish inside, because she's a jellyfish egg ear.
Yep.
My apologies, Manager Esquire. I may have screwed this one up.
Dante in the back strangling Don Quixote like, you did this! It's like the Simpsons meme.
Why, you little...
You don't think they'll change?
How is that not a meme at this point? I really feel like somebody would be strangling Don Quixote at this point. There's probably a line. No,
Well,
they will. What's up?
nobody could have anticipated that Don Quixote sharing some stories of their adventures would have led to this.
But it still
And
did.
And let's be real, it probably would have come to this anyway.
Yeah, it was just that little push, you know? In the far, far future, an incandescent brilliance burst forth from before Mayors. Past the light, I saw the ocean. The calm sound of gently lapping, crashing waves. The immense golden brilliance. Ooh. Man, this root beer is making me belchy. A portal? Where did it come from? A dungeon of the Fathoms.
A gate that leads to one's heart.
How do you know that?
That's a good question.
This periphery is where LCB's department
Periphery.
Periphery.
Is where LCB department's specialty begins. While what lays beyond this periphery does not necessarily warrant Rhodes Island's presence.
Thank you.
The cadence of that is really awkward to say.
Rodeo Island.
Can you guys help? I don't know what fathoms I'm
Rhodian
walking
Island.
into, but I have a feeling that we're gonna need your assistance.
Highwing wants to go to Rhodian Island.
Yeah, baby.
Doctor Keltsit?
Doctor?
Doctor?
We're only here to investigate the dimensional door, but I don't want to turn our backs on people we could help.
Rhodes Island accepts Limbus Company's cooperation and request.
It's very funny how corporate this all is, despite being heroic.
I mean, she is, like, the leader. I'll go too. You're still in Iberia. I can't let Iberian business be handled solely by outsiders, let alone an incident connected to the Church of the Deep.
Outsiders, you Canadian motherfucker.
Don't worry. It's not like this is the first time we're letting someone not in our group into a dungeon. We'll be fine.
More sea terrors. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that the sea terrors were swarming the lighthouse are coming this way as well. I'll call Scotty here.
You'll be staying behind then?
Amia will go with you, Doctor.
Following mayors who had already disappeared into the portal, we all take our steps into the utopian world beyond. Ooh, man. I like this concept that, like, Carmen ultimately failed in her endeavor, but became something way more powerful and frightening.
Yeah, so the way I see it is the light is a manifold concept, and she's just one aspect of it.
But she's a really powerful part of it. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, Ian tossed himself into the light too. And if Angela was allowed to stay, then she probably would have been a stronger counteracting force to Carmen, but Roland decided, nah.
It's what I mean, though, is because it gives both the ability to effloresce and also distort, so Carmen is specifically the distorting aspect.
So that, does that mean Ian is the efflorescing part?
No, that comes from within the self, and that's kind of the weirder part.
Yeah, Carmen basically is like, if you can, Carmen is like, but what do you want? If you just go along with Carmen, then you end up distorting. If you decide to, reject Carmen, then you're more likely to effloresce.
Though it's interesting because she's becoming more malicious.
Yeah, huh? Like her will continues, and thus her agency, which is slowly becoming a lot more caustic in a way.
And the problem is, they've mentioned it before, but it is a very warm, comforting voice, so it's very easy to listen to.
Yeah.
And has, on more than one occasion, apparently taken the form of people they care about.
Yeah,
Heathcliff got it. People assume it to be the thing they care about.
Yeah, Heathcliff got it bad.
Heathcliff got it bad.
Jemu immediately distorted because she was like, "Oh, you're the John Run, right? Yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck you say." Bleh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's also why what Merceau said was so poignant.
Oh, I didn't need energy today. Fuck.
You sure didn't.
Oh, poise or sinking is the question.
I'm gonna be real. It doesn't matter as much here.
Do what you feel is right.
I've been working with poise. I've been liking how poise has been working. It's been a little dodgy, but I think it could work. Like when I did, I think when I did my.
I think you'll do fine.
When I did my first end die, like a successful one, I think I ran afoul of this and it still worked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just want people who can shred shit, is kind of the thing.
Yeah, and like, when, like, Hong Lu and Heathcliff do that innately, Rhodia and Greg can do it, like, once revved up, and then you have the support team of, like, crit generators and just a solid foundation of either counterattacks or just, like, pocket -5 attack.
Yeah, my only recommendation is having a full team, which you clearly do.
I guess I could add a Rhodia, but I don't know what I do with her.
You mean Otis?
Otis, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, also, another thing is you have ramp up with it, so you have a mirror dungeon, so it's not as bad. But you have to prepare for attrition.
Oh, right, I gotta do this.
The reason I say you want a full party is because there's some places, as you know firsthand, where shit can go south, so...
Also, do you have fluid stack on?
Thank you. Fucking thank you. Though it's a little awkward because I don't think I could do fluid sack because it requires lust and this team doesn't have lust.
You'd be surprised, but also, in general, just check everyone's egos, give them all a once over, just in case anyone's missing something.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm here to provide the lust.
But can I convert that into a sack?
See, the funny part here, Tiger, is you think you're alone.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem child right there. I really should put Regret and Pursuance at 4. Hell, I should get Chains and Others at 4. This shit's fucking great.
I'm always so cautious about getting the 4, because really the big thing is it gives weight, but that's kind of mostly it.
I've only been doing for certain things that have been, like, tempting. Like, this is a recent one where I'm like, I don't think I need to get this to 4, do I?
No. I've been tempted to increase both fucking Dimension Shredders.
D-Shredder's really good on Hong Lu.
Yes, Yisang's is also good for clashing. As I learned from the upcoming fight.
Mm-hmm. Yisang is like the... Yisang's D-Shredder's like the second best one next to the spear that Otis wields. Like, I don't think anything outside of M-Die has been a problem with Otis.
Oh, I keep forgetting to put Indicant's Trial on fucking Rodian.
It's a weird one because
team.
it's a damage one.
Well, my burn team.
Oh, yeah. In that case, yeah, you absolutely want Indicant Trial. I want Magic Bullet.
Magic Bullet helps.
It does, but it's also not synergistic. I'd rather have Holiday so I could have like a backup sanity heal.
Finally, time to make the full move and put Dimension Shredder on.
On Otis?
For your colors, would Ebony Stem be better?
I'm checking something here real quick. The only lust comes from Sinclair and Ryoshu, and that's alarming. What does Holiday do? Oh yeah, it is a lust thing. It's labeled as red, so I thought Wrath would be the way to go.
Also, fuck, Ebony Stem is also requiring lust.
Why are you such a lusty old woman? Even Bullet requires it.
Yeah, all of it.
Oh, nope.
God damn it, Otis, you fucking thirsty bitch.
That D-Shredder gets us there.
She misses her wife.
I miss my wife.
I mean, is it necessarily missing the wife? Remember how much Odysseus fucked?
True.
Oh, I think this is the best we're gonna get at. I mean, at the very least, I could, like, panic slot in a sack if I really think I need it.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게
God.
단발에 한 놈씩.
Meat
No,
and
no.
fuck Limbus.
It would be Meat and Fuck City, not Meat and Fuck Kingdom. News of the war is getting grimmer by the day. The sea terrors are coming, swarming. This is the day when the ocean-born calamity broke and sunk Aegir's seemingly infinite stalwart growth. Aren't you going to
Starward.
Starward? I thought it was stalwart.
Not-
Fuck.
Nope.
Aren't you going to the surface, mayors? More and more people have been getting too anxious to stay in Aegir. I'm not. If Aegir falls, it only means that the surface is soon to follow. Why? Think you'll head to the surface too? I'm thinking about it. Well, there weren't that many people around me have been beginning to leave for the surface. I considered some of them to be close acquaintances. They all tried to convince me to leave with them. Is this IS-3? I don't know.
That's a good question.
But fleeing my home in favor of the land didn't feel right. The foretold calamity descended. It dealt a heavy blow to the Aegir, but the surface suffered much worse. I had to help them. How could I not? After hearing that such a terrible thing has happened? I think I'll head to the surface. Seriously? The surface? Think hard about it before you go. If you leave now, coming back may no longer be an option. Every day must be a struggle for them. At least I don't have to fear for the immediate tomorrow. So it's my responsibility to provide help, as someone who's better off than them, even by a little. I know, but if I don't go to there to help, things only get much more dangerous for the land dwellers. Maybe that danger is the very thing that'll hurt you. I still think I have to help them. I procured myself an Aegirian research vessel at a cheap price to bring me to land. Unable to even submerge itself while moving, this wasn't exactly the best ship out there, and I normally wouldn't have even given it a second look. But I thought it would at least help me navigate the coastal seas. I didn't expect this. Limbus taught Cross Fraser, God. Hey, drinking water for the first time.
Waiter.
The very first thing I witnessed on the surface was the bottomless hostility against the Aegir. They denied my and Aegir's offer for help for the sole reason that I came to see. God, hearing the Simpsons movie announcement was so bizarre. Because the way I heard it was accompanied by, this too is a sign of the recession. And I was like, wait, was the first movie like that?
It came out about the same time as, the big ol'... Yep. Also, it's really funny when you understand why she's so long-lived.
Why is she so long-lived?
Because she's a jellyfish Aegir.
Oh yeah, huh?
Hmm.
They denied my compassion, my research. Get lost! We don't need your stupid research. You're from the same place as the Calamity, aren't you? Do you really think we're so stupid to trust you? They confiscated my catalyst and tore my research apart. My wish to stand with them against the Calamity was devoured by the hatred born of that Calamity. The movie made a joke about not taking 20 years to have a sequel, and the release date is 2 days before its 20th anniversary. Wow. Any kindness, any compassion I gave them was repaid twofold in hatred and What? Wait. Sorry, I gotta dial back. Was the Simpsons movie really 2008? Did the terrible
Time is a tool you put on the wall.
Yeah.
That's 2007.
That's so fucking weird because I still remember it clearly. Ugh.
I'm old.
Did the terrible conditions of this land transform them into monsters? Or was this always their nature? It wasn't long before the research vessel I brought from Aegir was confiscated as suspicion. A few weeks later, when I finally came across the vessel by the beach, there was an uncanny name inscribed upon its side. Rebellion de la Masas. I like how it's just scribbled on there.
That is kind of funny.
But none of that was enough to stop me from continuing my research for the sake of land dwellers. I went through so many trials and errors to somehow impede the Sea Terror's rapid evolution, to revive the Iberian soil contaminated by their Nethersea brand. But my work bore barely any fruit. And I let the days float by as I watched the Inquisition arrest Aegir one by one.
The Inquisition.
When my Sea Terror samples and research notes came into view, they all looked completely different from one another, some of them with fundamentally different physiologies. Even still, nothing stopped them from being us instead of I. And for the first time, I became doubtful of my efforts to interrupt their evolution.
Her tales were not entirely fabrications. Mears is a bishop of the Church of the Deep, so that automatically makes her a sinner in the eyes of the Inquisition, regardless of her reasons.
Limbus Company coughing.
Also, I do really like the background here.
A city made out of, like,
pretty.
the fucking bone... Made to look like the bones of a boat, yeah.
The bones of a boat.
I forget what it's called, there's a term for it, but, like, basically this is what a boat is built around, and if it breaks in any capacity, the boat's just fucked. The more I studied them, the more I found them to be such compassionate, altruistic creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just called the frame.
Shrike is calling it the keel? I only remember
The
this...
keel is specifically that bit in the middle.
Yeah. I only remember
Which
the
is
keel...
why you want an even one.
I only remember this because the fucking one bit of One Piece I got spoiled on, which it was like a very important plot point. It's the only reason I know about any of this. Fuck.
You need to keep an even keel.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not some evil monsters from the sea.
Mayors, I concede that Seaborns may not be evil. But it doesn't matter what they are, whether they are kindly life forms or whether they are simply in a different form of civilization. It doesn't matter. Because Iberia and her Inquisition does not define Seaborns as evil. Seaborns are our enemy.
It's kind of fucked up.
Threats to human existence.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Monster Hunter thing of like, we don't consider the fucking dumb horse evil, but it's gonna really fuck up our life if it lives.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things of it's not about like hatred or good and evil, it's about survival.
So it's
They are an existential threat to human life. Simple as. I have but one thing to say as an Inquisitor. You, all of you, are my enemy.
But it would be a good thing for the Inquisition if I were to leave for the city, wouldn't it?
Why would you say that it's a good thing for us to toss our problem into another world? That'd be like abandoning our pride. Unless they, the people of this city, give you permission, as an Inquisitor, I can't let you do that.
Yeah, and don't get your hopes up about that either. You can wrap it in a box that says compassion all you want, but Mayors, your course isn't exactly the direction I'd like to sail in.
Also, like, the last thing Ish wants to be is part of the ocean.
Yeah, right?
No kidding.
Ish is just sitting there like, God, I gotta live through this shit again. What the fuck?
Second
Meanwhile-
verse, same as the first, let's go.
Meanwhile, Don Quixote trying not to vomit from being underwater.
As the rest of the sinners prepare for battle in silent agreement where Ishmael stands, Mayors mutters with genuine disappointment. I didn't want to have to do this. Waves. I had no better word to describe the horde of sea terrors crashing into us. This is the only way this could have ended. Your words are composed entirely of your own color and no one else's.
Really quick, I love what the doctor says here during this part.
Manager Dante, right? Speak. We'll hold the line and defend this place against the sea terrors rushing in from the rear. So in the meantime, can you take down Mayors and deal with the remaining sea terrors? Absolutely. The manager has responded affirmatively. All operators will be drawing the sea terrors towards us. We don't need to take them all down. We just need to act as a wall between the wave and the people of Limbus. Irene, I would like to ask for your help as well. As for Mia, please assist Limbus Company, just in case.
Okay.
Shit, it must be after the fight then.
Let the mission begin.
God, the doctor's kind of cool, though.
The doctor is cool. They're a goober, but they have their moments, and that's kind of what matters.
So, kind of like Dante then.
Yeah.
Dante just looking on like, oh, just like me? For real, for real?
They're more on the cool side with their goober side, like more on the cool side, and then in downtime they're more of a goober. But yeah.
Yeah. They also the thing about the doctor is that this is the doctor post memory loss. Before memory loss, he was known to the Sharkheads as an evil spirit.
Yeah, there's a good reason for that, and they're very justified in their hatred of the doctor. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it.
There's a lot. There's apparently a lot we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable people are with big-ass Arknight spoilers.
I would advise against it because this is this is absolutely like the gateway drug Limbus is presenting for Arknights. So it would be.
Yeah,
I'm not
shame
going to
that-
play Arknights, so go ahead and spoil it to me.
It's
I'll
it's gonna
message
be
it to you.
there's a rerun going on. That's about to happen of the that talks about that because it's about the rerun is of how Rhodes Island came to be.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Oh, this song's pretty good though.
Yeah, the music in this really rules.
It's like that feeling of just. It's a really interesting feeling because. How do I put this? Limbus Company's music is typically like more bombastic and flowy. This music is like dire, intense, and it almost feels alien to what it feels like to be in the city.
Yeah, it's a lot more like choppy and cut up and scattered.
It is a moment of you are like the team is not used to this. This is weird.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고. 그 삶에
Man, Full Stop to Life just fucking shreds someone.
살을 베어내고.
움직임이 어설퍼요.
그쪽 방향에
Nice work, Greg. You're a real peach.
어머해줘.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
Wow, that's like the strongest I've seen that counterattack. What the heck?
Okay, yeah, having been spoiled, I can officially say I didn't see that coming.
I want to make a follow-up joke, but I'm not gonna. I feel like it'd be in poor taste.
I missed Teresa.
한 점만 노린다.
That's the numbers I'm used to seeing on fucking dopamine.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
시야 확보. 쏜다.
다음 목표로.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
敵は深手を負っています。
사격 개시.
Man, we're already ramped and ready to go. Fucking A.
좋아. 그만.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things of Mayor's idea is very short-sighted. For a lot of reasons, because there's a lot of unknowns.
And also, there's a decent chance that they would just get fucking mulched or expelled from the city immediately on site because
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, the head will be like, what the fuck? Every claw, get over there.
See, if
Which
the head
could-
can't
which
take them out like physically, they could always just tell them to fuck off.
Or return-
Which would also make things worse because then you would have the Seaborn in the outskirts.
Yeah, just unmolested and ready to, like, do whatever.
Yeah.
Well, my point is also they will be cut off from the ocean, their ocean, so it might get messier, actually.
Came
It's fine, they'll all dry out.
We came across a cavern full of sunken ship remnants and golden treasure that have washed up inside. There are all kinds of unfamiliar sculptures and twinkling gold coins. There's a whole pile of treasures here. Hey, the records say that this used to be a ship that sailed all across Terra. It must be a ship built for conquest, built during the golden age of Iberia. Look here, it says that this is a golden chalice made in Sargon. Combine an armada of tall, proud sails, unparalleled technological innovation, and a certain king's greed, and you get this. It's the kind of glory we could barely hope to retrieve now. These items would be extremely valuable outside, but none of them seem to be very helpful for the situation at hand. Should we continue to look, just in case?
Get you that sweet, sweet Portuguese gold.
Yeah, I gotta get, like, some... I gotta get some advantage in this situation.
Sargon, also known as not Egypt.
Yep. Because the Iberians in their navy are based basically off the Portuguese.
Huh.
Yeah, fuck, what was the name of the actual event? The Profound Silence is based basically off the 1755 Lisbon earthquake, which destroyed the Portuguese navy and killed their colonial empire.
Sinner Hong Lu picked out a golden compass from inside a weathered bag. Oh. I think this isn't gonna help us as much as I thought, because I'm pretty sure this is a sinking item.
No.
The inscription on the compass indicates that it is an artifact created during the era of grand expeditions. How is this still so intact? This place is only a bridge, made of items pulled from the group's unconsciousness that are most appropriate for the Fathoms. It may truly exist, but it may not be a reality. Irene stares at the compass for a moment, tempted, before turning around, having accepted the fact that it probably isn't real.
계획을 세워두면 이런 것도 어렵지 않답니다.
Oh shit, this is good, right?
Yes.
Yup.
The Gold Forged Compass is really useful.
Especially for the pain that's about to come.
I like the other things you get. I think if it popped up, I think because I went upwards, I got the papers.
I don't think I've ever seen the papers.
Papers is basically damage would decrease.
I can't believe Amiya's doing intern work for Limbus. Oh, focus fight! Ugh. Gag onto me with a spoon.
It will always be focused because the hand of the saints here.
Yeah. You gotta be able to choose that. Basically, when this little shit is in the fight, it's gonna take way longer.
It could be worse. The receiver could be there.
The funny flower, yeah.
It really, I find the brand and once you understand how it works, that it's not really a problem.
It isn't, it's just, by my nature, I don't like focus fights. Like, unfocused fights are really nice to me just because, you don't have to assign everything, you just have to pick based on vibes, and also it is the one instance where I'm like, yeah, fuck it, win rate. One down? Oh, no Heathcliff follow-up, huh?
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
어머죠.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
囚人の皆さんの状態に何か変化が。
God. I'm sorry, Amiya, but your announcer lines are so fucking generic. I
Well, the
miss
thing about her announcer that also she does have battle only sinner specific dialogue.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. I hung around AFK for a while, and she said something like, "I feel a deep love coming from you, but I can't tell for who."
For Heathcliff.
And I'm assuming that she was talking about Heathcliff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Heathcliff. There was a post I posted way earlier in the Limbus chat. That poses him on and kind of explains it a little bit. For instance, you saying likes mint tea, mint coffee.
Oh, I saw that post. Yeah.
I mean,
And
we
that,
already
also-
knew that, but
That also, Otis actually does mean a number of the things she says about Dante.
Yeah, it's apparent that Amiya can tap in very slightly to the alternate realities of the sinners as well. I don't know if it's because it's memories that the sinners have or if it's actually channeled through. But that mint tea thing, I was like, oh, you know that, huh?
I mean, it's possible that Yiseng in general just likes that. It's not just the one mirror world.
It's just likely to be that because in the plot Yiseng has never mentioned the mint tea.
Why would it have come up?
Yeah. It is an unknown value that could be there, but the only evidence we have is we know that the 7 ID likes it. We don't know that the real one does.
Oh, very cool, Daiwa. Thank you for the migraine right before the Queen Elizabeth Cup. That's awesome.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's a real
Look,
shame.
I
that we
gotta
can't
get my
change a lot
horsing
of
around
music.
in somewhere.
Real shame we can't change a lot of music because I do like this song.
I know, right? The song's fucking dope.
Yeah, but the thing is, because people were with the whole Otis thing, people were thinking that Otis might be secret betray, but no, she actually does care about Dante.
I mean, there was that moment where she was genuinely wondering if Dante trusts her. Despite the horrible things she does, she's like, is it true that you're willing to forgive anything? And that is something someone who's deep undercover wouldn't ask.
I'm back. What the fuck?
What?
What's this about someone who's deep undercover?
Oh, we were talking about how Amiya is able to peer into some of the sinner's thoughts. And one of the things that was mentioned that, Otis isn't just brown-nosing, she actually genuinely trusts Dante. And I brought it up that, at the end of Kanto 7, she mentions, would you be willing to forgive even the most heinous of crimes? And my logic is, no one who's, deep undercover would posit that question.
Also,
Because
really quick, she
because-
can't read people's minds. As is. It's more like she's really good at understanding people and reading their vibe.
타겟 포착.
Which is funny when it comes to Ryoshu, because Ryoshu thinks in acronyms. I don't understand this, but maybe I will someday.
What is this vibe? It is incomprehensible.
But yeah, no, it's great. To be fair, it's not surprising that Otis actually does care at this point. She is after the answers Dante gave during chapter Canto 7, she's pretty much ride or die for him at this point.
Yeah.
Them.
このままいけば敵を食い止められます
Them, I apologize.
Oh god, there's 2 now. Should I just rip off the band-aid?
Because, like, Dante's made it very apparent that they don't care what kind of person the sinner was in the past, they just want to help them move forward.
It's time when it comes to Ryoshi's Kanto. You gotta know, Ryoshi, you can't just kill people. And it's like, you know what, Ryoshi, you can go kill people.
And
Yeah,
then-
once again, given what Dante has said before, I look forward to Ryoshi's Kanto being, but I can make her worse.
全然刺さんね
it's gonna be it's gonna be like the devil social link in Persona 3.
That social link is so good.
Oh, truly my favorite character in the entire fucking game.
Arguably made you a worse person.
He's trying to make get Ryoshi to be a bit more
But hey,
focused. Like
he-
a better outlet about her for her.
But hey, Torpid, in that fucking final moments at the final boss of Persona 3, he was the first person to cheer me on.
Yeah, because he does care about you.
He's great.
He's a bastard, but like he's good to you.
It also is genuinely heartbreaking what his like story involves. Because like there are moments where you're like, you know what? You are a bastard, but I get it.
And yeah, Beowulf, that is always very funny.
목을 콱 물어버리잖아
That's one of the things I enjoy when it comes to writing, where characters are like they're written well. Like they're bastards, you hate them, but you understand them.
갈라지는 감각이었네
Yep.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
You don't have to justify the bad person. You just gotta make sure it is like understand why they're a bastard. Like, yeah, I
Look,
get it.
as someone,
Fuck you.
look, I'm just saying, as someone who has a bad habit of taking complicated emotions and having them turn into anger instead, I feel for Ryoshu.
어머, 부탁드려요.
So
No, down Naruto.
you're waiting for fucking incomprehensible arts, aren't you?
囚人の皆さんの状態
Oh god, you need to stop game.
Throw down Naruto.
Man, that episode of Gashi Akuta was something else, I'll say.
I'm
The
gonna
sound-
be real, actually.
The sound, I think the sound design on that bit was really good and really sold it on how fucking visceral that was.
I'm gonna be real. I actually was very quiet during that part because I fucking felt that shit. That shit comes from a place of trauma, let me fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we've mentioned it like for the past few weeks. If you haven't done so, watch Gachi Akuta. It's really good.
敵に対して大きな
Yeah, as far as shonens go, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it. It's a good one.
Yeah. Also, it helps that it's really good looking. Like, it's got a style of its own and it's pretty well animated.
Yeah.
It helps that the fucking like, I believe the original manga artist is like street as fuck.
Yes, she absolutely is. And also, got her start as an assistant for the Soul Eater guy.
Yeah, that also explains a bit of the inspiration, doesn't it?
このままいけば
Like
Bit
it's
of
not.
inspiration. Also, obviously, she's better. We're probably a better writer.
Yeah, 200%.
Also, one of the rare animes with black people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not played as like a stereotype.
Her and Tomino would get along really well. Well, maybe not,
Low
but
key, that's part of why I started watching the dub, is because I wanted to see if they had actual black people voicing the characters who were black.
they did, didn't they?
They did.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
But like for me, I was curious at first, and that's why I did it. And I'm like, actually, this dub's really good.
Hang on a second. Who the fuck else was going there? Oh yeah.
So that said, fucking Black Lagoon still has the rare honor of having a Jewish character in an anime.
Yeah, like That's really rare, isn't it?
Yes, it's very.
Because, like, I can't think of any other shows that have a Jewish character.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
깔끔하게 몰았군.
Does, This is kind of a fucked up joke and I apologize, but, does Helsing count when he's having the flashback with Jesus?
No, I never count Jesus as that. There's a few different shows with Jesus in them, but I don't really count Jesus for that.
Oh, they're really just pushing the fucking Nether Sea Founder on me. Holy crap.
Nether Sea Brand? Yeah, it's miserable. I fucking hate it.
And I can't even really pull off the Band-Aid here. Also, Ryoshu might wake up the baby, and that's really annoying.
I mean, you do have one free action, so you could technically hit it, but... what's the point?
I think I'll cycle out this round and save this for, like, if they're out of the way.
I was about to ask, where's Ryoshu?
Ryoshu?
You said Ryoshu.
Rhodia. Fuck. Can't even get my girl right.
Ryoshu's busy doing cleanup, don't worry about it.
And by cleanup, you mean arranging the guts into piles of art?
No, doing cleanup because Wang has made Ryoshu.
Yeah, she's actually cleaning up. And also looking at Heathcliff.
My favorite thing about Maid Ryoshu is that she fucking hates Nelly.
Wait, was Nelly actually a thing in that ID?
No,
you can bring her to the fight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you bring her to the fight, she'll comment like, "Oh, you're a disgrace."
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because of Nelly's lack of loyalty.
yeah, because Ryoshu as Nelly is incredibly loyal.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
このまま行けば
There's so fucking many of them.
Yeah, they're really capturing the vibe of the Seaborn and Arknights.
Also, God, I still can't use this because this sleepy baby is here, getting ready to eat up all the AoEs. Like a
Got
cunt.
that sleepy bitch disease. I mean, is it an AoE that hits everyone? If not, you
No,
might be
it's
able to finagle it.
no, it's the first. It's always the first three. Well, it's whoever you target, and then the first two in line. That's typically how AoEs work.
It's more complicated than that. There's like some weight negotiation that you can do
Yeah, but these guys are weightless.
by targeting manually.
Yeah, but that logic doesn't really matter because these guys are weightless.
No, I mean, like, if you target the front rows, and then use a weight skill, it should target other things. Weight skills typically don't go after something you're already targeting.
Yeah, but that still leaves in the problem of I just don't want to target this end statement, and no matter what the logic is, I won't be able to avoid that.
And then you can move it off of the Reaper.
So if you say do that, then do this, it'll still target it.
Well, you don't have enough people targeting the Reaper. Whatever, just
You
do
didn't-
whatever. I don't care.
설계시.
한 점만 노린다.
I'm a terrible teacher. Never ask me to teach.
깔끔한
The
헤드샷.
answer is who cares? Russian headlong. Hit win rate. Coward.
No.
Win rate. Win rate. Win rate.
Wow, you didn't stagger him, Rodeo? What the fuck?
Wouldn't you agree, Festivore?
Yes, you know, because I primarily play the game to win, right?
Yeah.
Now, who do you shoot, Heathcliff? Oh, Heathcliff doesn't shoot. What the fuck? God, those unbreakable coins are garbage.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse.
Well, I think
See,
that...
unlike most Parchment fans, I do, besides the fact that that I use win rate like most of them do, the one thing that just sets me apart is that I do read. It just at times that afterwards it's not necessary for me to read.
Yeah, no, my general thing is, if it's not an important fight, I'll do win rate, but I will always look things over super quick. But if it is an important fight, I know when to fucking lock in.
Yeah.
Game, please.
You're missing one.
Yeah, it's the flower, but also I'm trying to figure out how...
No.
I'm trying to figure out how to... Please let me talk. I'm trying to figure out who would be the like, better one to hit the hand. And I think it's Faust. Actually, no, I don't want to hit the hand now, because I'm gonna get... I gotta scrub the deck again later, so I should just not do that. So please trust in the process. I have an idea of what I'm doing.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you were trying to hit it, like...
No, because it's gonna come back
Not realizing
anyway.
you hadn't put one out. Luckily, the Seaborn go down pretty easy. There's just so fucking many.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
It's also really awkward trying to like time the death of one in regards to the creeping ocean. I think there are still 2 founders left. Never mind, 3. But this is the last wave. Which means I'm gonna have to fucking poke the poop. What does it do against us? Sinners on top of it. Take fixed damage and gain 3 nervous impairment. Increases the stack received from terrors. So it'd probably be best to scrub now and just tank the next bit. Also, Heathcliff is out of bullets.
That sucks to be Heath.
That's why I told you, you prepare for attrition. You're probably going to be running out bullets easy.
Oh yeah, that's why I have the full team over. Heathcliff is just a very good, like, initial onslaught of damage. God, Blade Lineage Merceau really isn't doing much.
That's because they don't have any bones for him to claim.
This is some bullshit.
Some boneless bullshit.
A lot of fishes do have bones, they're just very brittle.
Look at this Merceau poke the scrubber.
A lot of these look like invertebrates and shit. How the fuck do you explain the flower?
I love how the description is, or some shit.
How do you claim the bones from Manu to Brank?
Very carefully.
By giving them the bone powder first.
That's why I said, you just gotta carry like a bucket of already eaten KFC or some shit.
Merceau, claim those bones.
먼저 빠진다.
We're so preparing fried chicken ahead of time, having everybody eat and keeping the bones.
It is
Is
time.
that one image of the person you just cut his balls off, but it said Merceau claim his bones.
Also, it is time for potential women to ruin the day.
Also, can I just mention my favorite part of win rate is always when you have multiple people staggered, and they're like, okay, but what if we piled all of them on one who has no health left?
This is why I despise win rate.
That's what I mean by, like, I give it a once-over before I hammer it out. Also,
Yeah.
so my Faust doesn't commit suicide.
Yeah.
Thinking of committing
that's good
suicide.
enough.
What?
討伐確認
Suicide Bomber Faust.
Oh, I was referring to Ishmael here, who also just decided to walk into the loving arms of a blade.
Okay, but that's slightly different than a character who's built to explode.
Yeah, true.
ダンテさんの作戦
I mean, I did accidentally win rate into Otis blowing her brains out with the magic bullet.
That one's also fun. No, I use win rate because it's faster, chat, and if I'm doing a fucking mirror dungeon, I don't want to give a shit.
Wait, how did I kill 2
Yeah.
founders and not get the seal? Oh wow, they actually evenly distributed themselves. That's
Holy fuck!
Amazing.
that never happens.
Destroy.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
이거리는 충분해 너한 텐
Win rate beat the accusations.
Heartwarming. Sinners actually know what they're doing.
Oh, I gotta find a screen cap of this stream and put that up. There's a long line of people waiting outside a rundown building. Inside, people in hoods are distributing something to the visitors. I thank the ocean's blessings. No, we only wish to help you sate your hunger, even a little. We haven't seen you around here. Clearly you've traveled far to get here. Welcome. Sorry everyone, and please understand, they're new here. People in hoods dragged us inside. It's not much, but this should hopefully be able to sate your hunger. Dried fish, huh? Amia and Irene called them fin beasts. I know what happens when we eat that shit, and I'm not gonna stick around to see. I'm just gonna.
Once again,
Eh?
I just appreciate that the running joke of Rodian having a fuckload of food in her pockets actually saved everyone's lives.
It's really funny.
Yup.
I love the diagram somebody made that the little long parts of the coat are actually just pockets of cookies and jam. It's really funny.
Yeah, it would have been real bad if the sinners ate those, huh?
Yeah.
The thing about that is that the in Crime and Punishment, Rodion, in that is how they actually hit a fire axe after a murder.
Oh, through the coat pockets? Whoa.
Yes. They had deep coat pockets.
Well, it's time for Heathcliff to save the day with his gigantic bullet.
Gun.
We're so glad you enjoyed the food. But did you actually eat it, or... Heathcliff replies calmly. While the flavor was certainly unique, we did like it. At that, they seemed to withdraw their suspicion and turned away. Glad to hear it. Please come back anytime and we'll share some more.
So, you know what was really interesting?
You have to do a fight if you chose the other option.
No, you don't. Instead, everybody loses 10 sanity. I was running sinking, and Rhodia was at -40.
Oh.
So I went into the next fight with her corroding turn 1.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt a little prick at the back of my head as though the hooded people were staring at us as we walked away, but we managed to quicken our pace and disappear. Sea terror jerky.
되냐? 저격수한테 이런 거
Inflict
시키지 좀
Man,
defense.
Eldar.
Holy shit!
That's really good.
But yeah, Selenar, Arpeggio Blue Steel is like an anime I have a soft spot for that's complete garbage.
Oh wow, they don't give you a shot before this. What the fuck?
No, but it is a
Sure
full
don't.
heal.
Well, it doesn't heal your sanity. Guess who found out the hard way?
At the center of what appears to be an arc symbolizing the city, at the center of that brilliant golden light must be Mayors. Let's take a quick break here. Are you alright, Doctor? I just need to take a quick breather. You should probably work on your cardio, or Miss Amiya might have to piggyback you around. Yeah, well, once we get back, I'll start working out like Calcit suggested.
And then she did.
Executive manager, if it ever comes to it, you may trust me with the piggybacking. I'm good.
Fucking Otis. I love her. She's so stupid.
Perhaps being in close proximity to Mayers' vision of utopia in the center of the light did something. Seaborns near us only gave us a passing glance without attacking us. Something about the way they looked at us felt like they were concerned about us. The sinners couldn't help but look away with a funny feeling. I feel sorrow, regret. Maybe these feelings are denials for all those times she spent agonizing over this. Can we really bring back Miss Mayers? We'll help her return. That's what we're here to do, after all.
I mean,
Alright.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I say, remember that her embracing the Seaborn wasn't out of actual compassion, but more of absolute despair.
Alright, let's rest up for a bit before moving on. After taking enough rest, we continued on towards the light. Fucking hell, dude. Okay. I have an idea about what this is like mechanically, but boy howdy, the plot lead up is what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's all so long.
The cutscene or the boss? Because I don't... Ah, here we go.
Boss.
Wow, we're just here, huh? Mayers' despair. The repulsiveness of people's ill intent. So here's the funny thing. When they said Mayers, I was like, oh, this is like the fish people mayor, right? Why the fuck are names in Arknights so stupid?
Also, this fight's theme is so fucking good.
Yeah, it
goes
is.
so hard.
Also, the thing about the names in Arknights, everybody has names. It's just that a lot of characters, when they become operators, they just have their operator. It's just their operator name. And then when you sign up for Road Silent,
And the faint hope from the light found within. All kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of Amiya's fathoms, then sink again. Those same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. The sins that people have committed just won't just go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate unimpeded too. But the tides that Miss Mayers is trying to summon to douse it will devour humanity, the civilization, and the city they came from. So, I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company refuse. This isn't like the time I retrieved the ego. In place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. A strange power courses through me. What the fuck? This is just question marks in the mirror dungeon.
Like it.
A strange power courses through me before radiating towards the sinners.
囚人の皆さんの状態に何か変化が
Okay, there's a lot
Yeah,
to unpack here. Let's take it piece by piece. On hit against enemies, 50% chance to gain 1 ego resource to the identity. When an enemy dies after an ally unit skill attack, gain 2 least... Oh, so I am getting Lust. In an encounter, gain 1 ego resource of each affinity consumed when using the following ego skills. If it is the Arknights banner, you get a rebate. Meanwhile... Mayers. I am looking specifically for her passive, Abyssal Vitality. Every time the effect is consumed, heal SP on self. She is very, very sanity heavy. But
yeah,
every DOT says go fuck yourself.
So, there's
That's-
actually a funny thing about this.
What's
Yes.
that?
Unique status effects don't take that hit.
Oh shit, huh? But that would only
that's
be
what
real.
I'll say.
That would be only relevant
Dark
for,
Flame.
yeah, Dark Flame, butterflies.
Anything unique.
Unique Bleed is kind of weak because it's what? It's either Faust or Yearning.
When there's also unique Tremor, which is there's a lot of fucking Tremor, I tell you.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking Tremor.
Yeah, I think Yellow Tremor would actually be pretty good here.
Yeah. I mean, depending on our sin resistances.
I think.
Problem with Tremor is you're still having to overcome the protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Tremor. I really don't.
Tremor
I
was
do. It's real fun to just gear it all up and then do a shitload of damage all in one turn.
It requires a very specific setup of Hong Lu first, then Faust after.
Yeah. And sometimes Hong Lu doesn't feel like cooperating.
Listen, I just want more burn. Which I was thinking to myself, you know who doesn't have a burn ID?
Who?
Evelyn.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Don Quixote doesn't have a burn ID either.
Yeah, she does.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah, Sync.
Speed for 2. So what I mean is, fucking, what is it? Rupture just works. Bleed just works. Burn just works.
Yeah, Tremor, you
Tremor
gotta...
has so much work to put in.
Yeah,
to be on par.
Yeah, you have to dance around it, but, like, the burst potential is what's so attractive of it.
Yeah, I don't like Tremor mechanically.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니
It doesn't help
And
when you
sinking is a
have-
messy bitch.
용이 되어
Yeah. It also doesn't help with when it comes to Tremor when you're so many different unique Tremors.
Yep.
サンタさんの作戦とても効果的
Yeah, it's real easy for Don Quixote to accidentally fuck up, like, your Tremor Reaver.
That's why I never use T-Don whenever I'm doing Tremor. I hate Time Moratorium so much.
I love Time Moratorium. Omae wa mo shindu.
그렇지 않은가?
Here I am, just look at my burn team like I love you, my beloved children. Like, I like my bleed team, but I just have this soft spot for my burn
調子が悪
team.
くなっているみたいです
I like fire. It's great.
Now the fun
Yeah, I
part.
like burning things too.
8 actions, and I don't have 8 actions. The Seam of Missile... 9 actions, because also I gotta look at this guard.
Actually, it's not 8
Oh,
actions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... It's 7 actions, technically 8, because, like... Well, I guess damage up isn't a problem if I just win my clashes, huh?
Yeah.
It can be bad, but it's manageable.
Also, defense level is weird. I don't know if it actually helps in the fight or not.
You do more damage.
It does. Yeah. It helps you clean up these little shits.
It roughly shakes out to 3% more damage per defense level down.
긴장하셨나요?
I think there's
그럴
diminishing
땐 크게
returns
심호흡을
though.
하면
Yeah,
도움이
because
된다.
right now this one there is a passive. One of the passives for the boss is that they summon enemies whenever you kill them, but she takes damage equal to the max health of the enemies that you killed to respawn them.
Oh, so I want to actually go in and deal with this rat fucker.
Yeah,
Thunder.
that's how you're supposed to bypass the protection passive.
Hit her where it hurts. In her compassion.
Well, I guess I could just activate that and not actually engage with the thing. But I should get my sanity back before I use Thundering again.
That's the fun part. She's still technically not even a Seaborn. She's just pretending to be one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's right.
She's still afraid. She just romanticizes them.
That's not gonna do anything, is it? Because I'm not clashing with it. I don't think I fully understood what I was getting into here when I just threw Merceau at the problem.
Like, sure, you did before do mirror dungeons, but you have to remember what the things that you were pumped up. You were juiced.
I mean, I'm still kind of juiced. It's just also, I did a strategy I normally don't do and just threw Merceau at it without realizing that she doesn't do what I think she was gonna do.
Merceau, claim her bones. Wait, no.
More like, Merceau, chain her up. Boss, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
It slips out easily. Ah.
I see, she is a jellyfish.
Manager, you seem to have fucked up real bad. I'm missing one.
Also,
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, I always like seeing distortion designs.
Oh,
I'm
Merceau
curious
is
what her
clashing.
ego would have been.
Oh, fucking ugh. Hang on. Hate doing this shit.
Yeah, I love the shuffle.
Part of why my brain groans whenever I do focused fights.
랜덤 서울을 건너.
I have to think. Damn.
Dude, unfocused fights are so nice.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
Bonk. Bonk.
Oh yeah, look at all that damage.
Well-
It's why Rupture Team is very funny against her.
Just seeing ones all over the board. Heathcliff. No, follow up. There we go. Yeah.
지원한다.
Because it's also referring to identities, is the thing. Calliope.
Yeah, like ID is very deliberately both supposed to be identities, but also, you know, the id to complement ego. That's why I'm really hoping at the end of Limbus they're gonna introduce super ego, and I just laugh my head off.
Probably not very good, Alulane, is what I will say. Also, once again, I just love that Dante's using a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc for all this.
I was told this and I was like, wow, I don't remember this cutscene at all. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was mentioned during the first Walpurgis Nacht, that's why. But yeah, no, fucking Dante slots all the IDs into basically a dual disc.
I think I read it before as he was slotting it into his, like, clock brain.
Hey.
There. Yes, there, clock brain. I mean, with what we're doing with Hong Lu, I'm gonna wake up the sleeping beast, so might as well fucking grip it and rip it.
Look, there's not enough motherfucking for this to be Freud.
Do I want Merceau? Well, she's not on the offensive if I don't want to chain her yet.
Like, yeah, ego, super ego stuff, but this is messier.
適した攻撃でなくとも最善の
Like, I'm pretty sure Identities was created as a complementary to Ego.
Yeah, but the IDs aren't id is the thing.
Yeah.
Distortion is closer to id.
It's just that they clearly wanted to, like, force id in there somehow.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that damage.
Numbers.
これがリンバスカンパニーの先輩
Fucking. Oh, wait, I forgot to do Greg's thing.
させていただきました
Did I even have Excalibur already?
ノアンちゃんお前がつまん
You had to get it started first.
Yeah, that was the thing. I forgot to rev it up, but I don't know if I could.
敵を食い止められます
I could. And I'm going to need it.
This fight is just such a slog, and I don't have the Greg.
Well, it is. No, that's indiscriminate.
I don't have any of them except for Ish.
Well, everything's active
I'm not
now.
salty.
Torpo says covered in salt.
Encrusted.
Yes, yeah.
I was born from a sea of salt.
I didn't think salt
Born
was
from
good
the
for
pillar.
slimes.
Bill was born from the pillar of salt after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's annoying. The hand of the saint doesn't get hit by AoE moves, but it still takes weight.
Yup,
Yeah.
it sucks. I hate it. And look, maybe for some slimes,
Man,
Tiger, but I'm
really?
built different.
I mean, I get why they don't want it to be activated by AoE, because you don't want to, like, activate it on accident.
Naturally,
But-
like, it's not unreasonable that it's the case. It just is, and it's frustrating at the moment.
And it will only get more frustrating.
Well, at least Dawn has an answer. Dawn could just bring down the hammer. I could just sack tap that, even though it'd be a waste, but I feel like wasting the...
I mean, sack passive would be helpful in this fight where you're killing a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's weird, you know? It's just weird.
It feels
Yeah.
weird to be spending an ego on something that you only need to do a little bit of damage to, but you
Fucking
really
hell.
don't want to waste the bullets.
Yeah, it just reminds me of the heady days of Arcor Peef. Just, oh man, I don't want to burn my bullets. Ugh.
This is kind of dire, actually. God, it's half tempting to pop Moratorium, but I know it's not a good idea. Also, where did...
Yeah, I would say don't blow all your sanity.
I know, it's fucking frustrating is what it is. Yeah, I think I should just waste the bullets. Like, Heathcliff is here to just fire off the bullet of dopamine and then leave. Which, in that case, I'm gonna just fucking... there. And then Merceau could deal with that. It's just the clashes kinda suck right now. Especially when I have to deliberately not hit one target. Because I have to waste it on the hand. In this case, I have to waste it on two people because I'm revving up Greg.
한 점만 노린다. 좋아, 좋다구만.
Alright. That's out of my hair for now. I never made the connection of id ego. Oh, it was plain as day the moment they introduced the ID system to me in like the first in the reveal trailer. They were mentioning IDs. I'm like, yo, when are we getting super egos?
눈부시지 않도록 두려워하지 마.
And chomp. Oh yeah, those are unbreakable coins too. She's just gonna fire that shit off. It's really funny. I used to think that this was not a great ego until I realized, oh wait, it is the
It
strongest,
flashes for shit zillion, yeah.
and it does negative 75 sanity. Negative 25 sanity, sorry.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은
Negative
종이에
75 sanity would be insane.
It would just be a full reversal, which would be nice. This really is the most Honglu ego ever, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
確認エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です
I mean, honestly, technically speaking, Shin is closer to the super ego than anything.
Oh, well, I know why they don't, but they really should just call it super ego. It would be so funny. Oh, right.
Now
and
this is an ego, and this is a super ego.
And this is how you go even beyond super ego.
This is id.
And just don't-
So, you joke, but don't forget that's basically concentrating Mang.
True. Power aura and everything.
Yup, so I mean...
there's no, like, good attack that... Well, Rhodia, you got a lot to live up to. Actually, well, hang on. Do I pop a sack here?
Pop your sack at your own discretion, my guy. Major
Fine, I'm
Orion,
looking
you
away.
disappoint me.
God. Yeah, I'll pop a sack. Whatever. Gotta live a little. This is how you know it's a fucking Limbus company fight when we're acting like fucking morons. Wait, why is she spicy with the clashing?
Look at what she's got on her.
Oh, the Nether Sea brand. Fucking hell. Where'd that come from? I thought I scrubbed the floor.
Well, scrub it again.
Here's a good idea. Boy, I'm really gambling on a lot of these AoEs. Just sweeping this up, aren't I?
Yeah, you kind of are.
I could just have Hong Lu throw out the dragon again.
Dragon,
Do
rock
damage.
the dragon.
We're never gonna escape Dragon Ball Z. Oh wait, Hong Lu was fighting that. Ugh. What do we got? Binds? Am I using binds here? I guess I am. In that case, I don't gotta worry about Hong Lu doing that then.
The power of the dragon.
The evil energy.
Omega Man.
Dragon resources.
Omega
These
Man.
ego resources.
God. Well, let's see how this goes.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로
It really is funny to see that, like, the banner ID tied to every sinner is just a representation of Bad End.
優れた式ですね。
No, we gotta wait for bad end, actual bad end, Greg, which is just him coming in bomb.
Ugh.
I mean, so the fun part is that in Encore Ryoshu's Uptai, they refer to Director Herman as a him. So,
Uh-oh. Fucking unbelievable, Merceau. I'll take it, but fucking unbelievable, dude.
No bones to be found.
That'd be a really funny passive. Yield my flesh always wins clashes because there's no bones to be found. Oh, I really should have chained here. You've aged a lot since last we met, Fabi. Is this a characteristic of your subrace? You haven't aged a day. So, what brings you to the Church of the Deep? Seaborns are indispensable in our preparation for the impending doom. Nothing, I mean nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus, it would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able and willing to become Seaborn, to search for a way to prolong our existence. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and talented as nourishment. But that won't do anything more than prolong our existence. Is survival alone not enough? I thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Fabi, you and I have both put our faith in Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does me. Seaborns shouldn't be the object of worship. We have to stand on equal grounds as them and set our eyes on their nature. Please, step aside. Desperation. sadness, sympathy. Mayur's emotions gush upward, carried by bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred of the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place which people, crushed by the trials of life, have surrendered to its absurdities. They both need the Seaborns, perfected beneath the light. That is but your wish, Miss Mayers. Faust does not believe them to be necessary elements of the city. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world.
Yeah, it's literally the LCB.
We all know that it can't possibly be easy to change. There has to be some kind of worth, value in that process alone, in the lives we lead in the city. What worth could there be to a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is hurt and hate another. Listen.
Here we go. This is the good shit.
Efficient order, natural altruism. They're both virtues humanity should never lose sight of. But there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all civilization, which means that it should never be up to the others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. But what if there's no other way? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Some time has passed since I made Faro Muerto my home. Unlike my prediction, the Seaborn's evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress, and Fabia seems to be content just observing their slow development. Maybe it's because they're directionless, without a specific wish. Even still, Seaborns were the key to changing Terra, the land. To stand against the incoming calamity, we need their survivability and adaptability. And the humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborns of blind, selfless altruism towards their own. So while I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustrated heart. Stultified and unable to be resolved. If we were to lose even our sense of selves and creed, assimilate into this stagnant great will, for the sake of survival, civilization had to be no more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence that Seaborns were the answer to the problems Iberia, the land, and humanity faced, and through the cracks the seeds of doubt were sown. And then Angela watered them in their perfectly blossomed distortion.
Cough, cough, Carmen, cough.
Carmen, what did I say?
Angela.
Oh, yeah, true. That's wrong. But I'd already come too far to find a path more beautiful than the Seaborns. Ah, sunk cost fallacy. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way. Some kind of conditions Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of selves, to retain their individual hopes and wishes. I stood adrift atop the inundations of years I dedicated to this purpose, holding onto this precious hope and steel in my shaking heart. And that was the easy part. There are no better solutions. Don't look away from the answer that lies in front of me. All I need to do is find a way for Seaborns to hope and wish, have them each carry a sense of self. I just had to repeat that to myself like a mantra, again and again. But my drifting days came to an end when I found a new path, illuminated by the straight light from... Oh, this was the door?
Looks kind of like a black hole.
Yeah. On that day, yes, the day when that faint blue light shone, a whisper visited me. White woman jump scare. Who's that? Whose voice? What? The answer, sought through the eons by people I didn't recognize, played over and over in my ears. The voice that spoke it was muffled but warm and beautiful. The light of the city? The hearts that we lost, the emotions forgotten, the sense of self? No. That's enough of that, but I'd like to hear more about the light. The light that has sprouted from the 10 virtues. And the image those words drew in my mind was clearer and more beautiful than ever. Hey, how many Sephraya are on the Tree of Life?
10.
Oh. I don't know why that never stuck with me. Terra, the city, they've both failed to find a way out of the bridle. If they're going to be satisfied with living on as they are, then...
You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, you have to keep walking.
Survival. Worth of life. As I've never been too certain about either of those complicated ideas, I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. That's not to say that city has no need of the altruistic nature Mayers wants to bring there. That's not to say I have a better answer than the combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regret, the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners became my answer, and I tick on. Honestly, I don't really know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners in our adventure. Still, we want to keep trying. You're right. The city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every day. But, Mayers, that light you spoke of, I don't think that's what protects the ego, the sense of self. To protect it, you have to first look unflinchingly both ways. The path that lies ahead and the one that you've walked. Then, you confront them both. That can't be right. The light, it has to. You're just working based on what you heard about the city and the light. Ain't it right? How could you be so confident the light will be able to protect the Seaborn's sense of self? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do what you hope it does, Mayers, it won't change anything. Turning our nature's kind by transforming us into Seaborns? A convenient method like that isn't our path. Because the sense of self protected like that, the kind nature attained like that, wouldn't be ours. It'd be yours, Mayers. Protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's a path of unbearable suffering. We might fail some days, despite our best efforts. Some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer.
Verily, not one of us are now... not one of us, as we are now, may see the culmination of that path. Yet, I can hardly find it within myself to simply leave it all in thy hands without so much as trying.
You're saying that Seaborns can't be the answer I've always sought?
It doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mayers. Those sea monsters don't even know what self means. That's why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce the sense of self to one of those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more.
She's a Seaborn-shaped distortion who is not Seaborn, an endlessly anguished contemplating distortion. If Mayers' wish is to achieve an altruistic world, then her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example is Fabius. It seems clear to me that that was precisely his wish.
A recent example is in chat right now.
But that doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mayers. You're telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again in search of a new answer? We won't be alone. Walk it together, relying on another, and it won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mayers, it's such a prideful thing to do. And now the pain.
Hey, look,
さらに気配
pride
に
skills.
感じます
Also, you gotta sweep the floors.
Yeah, I noticed that. But she has 7 dangle skills.
Really gotta sweep the floors.
Question
Yeah,
is-
you don't want her standing on that shit.
What's
Yeah,
the...
it sucks. It means you gotta take a hit on the chin.
But what's... I guess this is the tolerable hit? It's the lowest damaging thing. It'll probably guarantee to oh yeah, it'll absolutely stagger Greg. Fuck.
Do you really
It
want to
also has
take
weight.
3? Yeah, do you really want to take 3-2 sinking on like 3 people?
The problem is all the other hits deal so much fucking damage.
And also, that last skill will make her stronger.
Yeah, reread the last one again.
Oh, the offense level. Shit. Well, she's gonna get that any... Oh, Clash lose. Oh, this is such a fucking headache. Unopposed?
Yup, Shrike.
Oh, duh.
You need to slap that fucking Hand of the Saint, or else these clashes are significantly harder.
Well, I guess Faust isn't really doing any, like, credible clashing, honestly.
Yeah, so basically, I tried clashing all these on my own, but I just looked at, like, something's wrong here, and I just sent an image of it to a friend of mine. Like, what is this bullshit? And that's how I finally learned what the Hand of the Saint did.
Faust cannot clash with that. But also...
So, the numbers are deceptive because of the Hand of the Saint.
Oh, so if we hit that first, then all the subsequent clashes get better?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have Fluid Sac in here. I had Command Meltdown. Command
Hey.
Meltdown certainly got used a lot. Faust survived real good.
Yeah, Command Meltdown is good for sustainability.
Do I moratorium here to make this easier? Or just pocket that for now?
What do you
What
mean
do you mean?
moratorium?
Durante. Oh, Moriostasis, sorry.
Morositas?
Morositas. Yeah. Blue.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if the problem here is her
Yeah, because she's getting clash.
offense level.
Yeah, it's the brand. You need to just take a hit on the chin and slap the Hand of the Saint.
You're gonna have to be okay with somebody eating shit.
Yeah, that's the frustrating part. I think it's gotta be Merceau. Oh, well, I guess I can win that anyway. Where's Dawn getting hit from? I can't fucking tell with these boxes. This is the big crime of fucking Limbus's UI, is these boxes interfere with everything. Fourth skill.
You can turn them off.
Can I try out the boxes or the arrows?
Boxes, max. That's the info.
Okay. God, all these clashes look fucking terrifying. God, Merceau's gonna get his fucking dick kicked off.
It's fine, he wasn't using it.
One in 4 chance of getting
Actually, you know what? Of all the sitters, he was one of the ones who would use it the most, actually.
Yep.
1 in 4 chance of getting your dick twisted off.
Look, I'm just saying, as far as sinners go, Merceau actually fucked.
Hang on a
Remember, kicking the brand is going to make these clashes significant.
I'm aware. These two exist for future benefits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is going to apply sinking, that'll make, like, life easier, and this is going to apply power down, which is going to make everything easier. But I'm still taking hits, and I fucking despise that.
Same. Yeah. Fair warning about Heath. He's at 1 speed, so he can't clash.
I'm
anything that
aware.
isn't targeting him.
Using binds was such a huge fucking mistake. But luckily, nothing's clashing him. Because somehow Merceau got, like, so much fucking aggro.
It's because she's angry about him trying to claim her bones.
어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
God, that tide makes that clash so fucking ridiculous. I do love serial murderer Faust here.
I have Blaze of Ice. It's jellyfish, don't worry about it.
쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
The problem is she has so many fucking shields.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없어.
Can we kill it with fire? I think Torpid actually did.
No. I used my rupture team.
Ah.
I use sinking.
Hey, Shozu, clean house.
것들이 옥죄어.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here poising it out.
Festival.
Yeah, I use a Heijo. I use a Heijo tag. But then I fought her like 2 more times in Mirror Dungeon with Trimmer. I didn't burn.
I think Greg might be staggering here. Yup.
I do appreciate the little jellyfish in the orb because she's trying to protect her sense of self.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
2 staggered people here. This sucks. Tides carried away by the windows to Mayor's Pass soon devoured them beyond vision. It's almost as if Mayor's in the Dungeon of Fathoms. No, the ocean itself is fusing into one. A majority of distortions encountered by the bus team have assumed a form generally recognized as organic. However, there's nothing preventing a distortion's form from breaking that boundary and taking a different shape, as it may vary by the individual's desire. If her distortion is allowed to exacerbate undeterred, it may eventually corrode this very space in which we stand. As we were taking some time to catch our breaths, a few small machines tumbled to the ground, shot from one of the trembling fathoms. This would be those mysterious machines in Mayor's home we saw when we peered into our memories. The machines continued to whir loudly as though waves broke them. We saw that they were various apparati attached to the sockets on their sides. Expensive they appear, yet how numerous they are. Well, you know, maybe she's similar to one of those fixer fellows who are always hell-bent on picking up every new cutting-edge workshop tech. Says, little handy down here. Has an oddly similar structure to the hand of the saint the Inquisitor brought. Gasp! Then shall this fantastically wonderful machine be of assistance in battle?
Wang, I'm gonna let you on a secret about apparatus.
Yeah?
It's like moose.
It's like, what?
Moose. The plural of apparatus is apparatus.
Oh. Rhodes Island already seem to have their hands full holding the line against the tide of sea terrors. We should probably take one and just leave the rest to help them out. After a quick discussion, we decided to take just one. So here's the question. Gain Safeguard. Will that unstagger my boys? Or does it just...
I don't know.
Gain an effect that counteracts the influence on the sinners. Oh god, I don't know which one would be good here. Because I
I don't know what the fuck that does.
Because I know gain Safeguard effect against stagger removes one of your stagger thresholds. I don't think this is any good, because it doesn't solve the problem we have with the brand. This is temporary, so that's not good. I'm wondering if I just get the, if I just boost the Hand of the Saint.
Just for
I
this
just
fight.
don't know what the fuck it means.
I guess I'll just fucking... Guess
You
I'll
can
just
risk it for the biscuit.
converting the Hand of the Saint to patrol mode. I don't really understand how it works, but it sure sounds helpful.
Okay, what's it do?
Hang on.
선수는
Merceau. When activating the Hand of the Saint, it activates again the turn after.
What the fuck?
Gained offense up and defense up equal to the number of times the brand was removed by the Hand of the Saint during this encounter, max
Yeah.
4. Whoa.
That's real fucking good.
Yeah, we've already hit the max. And also, she's chained. Oh. But she has shield is the issue. How does her shield work?
When it breaks, she staggers.
Oh, so I want to... Do I want to summon Excalibur now or later?
Follow your heart. I didn't have Excalibur, though, so when I broke her shield, it was after she killed half my team.
Ugh. Oh, you know what
As
I
you
have?
might expect for somebody who had Rhodia smack my fucking team at turn 1, I had trouble with this fight.
Yeah, in my case, it was the nervous whatever. The nervous impairment just wrecked a good chunk of my team all at once.
Yeah, nervous impairment also built up pretty quick.
It's Arknights Excalibur Blaze. It is something different, let's say. The only problem here is that Merceau is not able to clash with anything, so one hit is just gonna pop someone in the jaw.
And is there nothing... I hate doing it, but is there nothing already clashing with him when you
No.
remove everything?
Nope. Merceau is wholly unfocused.
Well,
Time to claim the Hand of the Saint's bones.
you
Unfortunate.
can do that.
Yeah, untargetable at the moment.
No! Betrayed again by the Hand of the Saint. Well, tragically, the shield does not in fact have bones, so...
They don't know that I am the Hand of the Saint.
Festivore in the back. They don't know.
So, Serrated Saber, it's so much dumber than that, because when I say half my sinners died, I mean half my squad died on the third to last turn. Because the following turn I broke the shield, and the turn after that I just wiped the floor with her.
Oh boy. That's a staggered Heathcliff. That's the frustrating thing about the fucking mounting stress, is that even if I took the protection against stagger, I'd still be staggered because it doesn't look at stagger threshold. It just says stagger state yes.
Nervous impairment's also a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. This gimmick doesn't look at stagger threshold, it just says, hey, stagger. I probably
Does it?
should...
I thought it's just because it removed a huge chunk of health.
No, it does
Yeah.
that and immediately staggers. What I should have done is
Yeah,
just
no.
have Merceau throw chains again.
Like in a
Now we
normal
can have
fight,
Merlin
nervous...
confirm whether or not it was as huge a pain in Arknights as it was here.
쪽방향이 아닐 텐데.
But yeah, no, like in a normal fight, nervous impairment is annoying but fine, you can manage it. But because this fight is so fucking long,
그래도
odds are very high
언제나
it's gonna
추월할
tick.
수는 없으니까.
If you see us doing big cutscene attacks, Blaze, those are limit breaks.
It's also really annoying when someone gets a nervous impairment just before they're supposed to clash something.
You mean like right now?
しっかりしてください
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that simplifies the problem. Base power on the person targeting with the most nervous impairment, so... Honglu has 27... How does Honglu have 20... Oh, no, it's 30, that's right. I guess Merceau is the clasher here.
즐기고 계신가요?
Merceau can also claim the bones of the Hand of the Saint, and then you can have somebody else clash it.
No, he cannot.
Hand of the Saints is not targetable. There's
shit.
no-
Basically,
I keep thinking the
Shit,
brand
it's
is gonna
broke
pop up. See, the real secret is actually having the slowest motherfucker on the field clash it.
that's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Rev that shit up, Greg.
By the way, do you have regret going for Merceau?
No, I really should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing, I was gonna remind you in case you didn't do it.
I have done so many mirror dungeons, dude. I know about reapplying fucking Clash.
Look, man, sometimes you got a moment of weakness and forget.
I think I'm also gonna sack tap here.
Just to make sure that people survive.
Yeah, because, like, everybody's kind of haggard right now. What sucks is that her big dick attack is also unbreakable coin, so this is all just fucking foreplay.
We want to show off our cool animations, though.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Yeah, Caldi.
Nervous impairment with all my heart. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, unbreakable coins.
Yeah, Caldiri, this song's really good. Just looking at 50 and become 35 is so stress-inducing.
Yeah, because at 40 thing, he gains plus 20 clash power.
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은. 이빨이지.
That's still pretty good damage.
Still pretty good, but you whiffed that last coin and it hurt emotionally.
The third coin, the last coin hit.
Well, yes. But you know what I mean.
It is a skill that has potential to do massive damage.
That damage went.
Orbital strike.
That damage went 610, 1380.
敵が来ます皆さん
Ah, fuck.
Now imagine having that move, despite blocking it, trigger a bunch of nervous impairments all at once.
I mean, it kinda did with, Hongul.
I said a bunch.
But we're also in a state where, once we scrub the deck, we're gonna A, scrub it again, and B, have some good clashes. The question is, I don't know which is the threat now because of circumstances. Also, thanks for the raid, Marcus.
Hello.
Oh,
Cormeg
good heart.
hits the Reefer. I see.
Remember,
See,
her
the
coin
part-
power is boosted.
Yeah,
Once-
so part of the reason I fucking hate the Nethersea brand is because it makes it really fucking hard to judge how a clash is gonna look at the end.
It's like paralysis.
Well, no, my problem is once it's gone, you still have no clue what the clash is gonna look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many bullets do you have? Heath has 1 bullet. Maybe I should be a bit more safe about this.
Howard?
Nah, that wouldn't have scrubbed the deck. I gotta kick this machine.
This is the most unnecessary shit.
I don't know if that 1 bullet would have done it.
어디에서든 네 머리통을
It would've. It's
No,
only
it did-
5 health.
It didn't scrub the deck.
Oh.
Or did it? I don't
No.
get...
It did. There's no Nether Sea brand.
It's there.
Yeah, no. Oh, it is there.
I
No, it isn't.
see the effect on the floor, but the effects on the sinners too. What?
I think I broke it.
And he just doesn't go away until the next turn.
That is incorrect, because it did before. That's how
It's
this...
supposed to do the animation of it flying away.
What the fuck? This was the most unnecessary.
Did you actually break it?
I think I might have, because she's not losing shield. Oh, nope, there it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, called it.
That was the follow-up scrub, I think.
Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Well,
works.
that was strange.
Very confusing.
Just use your last fucking bullet.
No! Fuck you.
Coward that you are.
I don't gotta hear this from the man who had to redo this fight.
I didn't.
Oh shit, Faust is staggered. Ugh.
I did this fight first attempt, dude.
Is it all just going to Greg?
Yeah,
it's
he is aggro.
Oh yeah, because of Excalibur.
I don't know why you thought I had to redo this. I only had to redo the knight. So fuck you. Bitch.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Last time, more like the ass knight.
Now, are we actually gonna fucking break the shield? Because I noticed I wasn't doing any damage to the shield a while ago.
If you're gonna pull that shit, I only had to redo the last night once. Fuck you.
Okay, we are damaging the shield. And now, unnecessary noise. Oh, she's staggered now. Okay.
Yeah, once you break the shield, she staggers.
Well, the thing is, I don't think I broke the shield.
You did.
No, you did.
You depleted it.
Well, here's the thing. When I say I don't think I broke the shield, Honglu went in for the attack unopposed and she still had shield up. She was in fact staggered, but she still had shield.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Kick her ass.
Does Honglu still have... Yeah, he still has High Thundering.
That should also kick Heathcliff out. So you might as well have him use Fell Bullet one last time. Because, Hong Lu is going to make him, use his last bullet on a headshot.
Oh yeah, huh? Where's Oh, no! Wait.
Why? Why?
Because I'm done with the content. I want to do it again. It's right there ready to go, Torpid. Greg has to beat the allegations.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
What allegations?
Of being the fuck... What did they call him in the fucking, wellness check?
Potential Man.
Yeah.
They called him Potential Man, basically. He has the potential to be the strongest sinner, which, considering Don Quixote, says a lot.
And that potential
Good start,
is through
Greg.
Arknights.
이 검은 이 명예는 이
Better.
영광은
Oh my god, dude.
Dirty whipping coins.
There we go.
There we go.
먼저 빠진다.
Bye, Heathcliff.
Later, losers.
Job's done. I'm clocking out.
Job's done.
It's true that people scrutinize others for their differences to find something that they can hate. But it's also true that it is often those very differences that people look up to. And admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yeah. And Miss Mayers admired those two unknowns, Seaborn and the Light. She thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayers, do you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies and I'll talk more. To find a true path towards realizing my wish.
It is such a shame that this is a one-sided collab.
I know,
As
right?
for what will happen now, Miss Mayers, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but...
I would love to see the other side in Arknights, where you see the tower defense going, but you see the sinners duking it out in the back.
I mean, the perfect answer would to be make Mayers an operator with FLRS ego.
That's what I mean, is Mayers will never become an operator.
Yeah, Mayers is going to be fucking
trapped
memory
here.
wiped. I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
Because
He
there's
got
no
arrested.
Chinese version of Limbus.
Oh, man.
Really? That's the only
Yes.
reason?
That
Yes.
sucks.
Fuck, dude.
Can't even, like, get the character... Oh, fine.
We'll help too. We'll help you search in your path search for that path if we can.
The great arc built from the city crumbles. Light fades and gives way to shadows. Why is there no Chinese version? I don't know. It probably has something to do with, like, China's weird, like, video game standards.
I mean, I'm betting that it has mostly to do with, like, the amount of blood and gore.
Yeah.
Bones.
And bones, yes.
Yeah,
China really does not like bones.
Yeah, they despise skeletons.
To the point where the Chinese version of World of Warcraft has, like, giant chickens, giant stuffed chickens in the overworld where there would be, like, a giant skeleton. It's very funny.
I love the one fight in Wrath of the Lich King that was a giant bone monster that they gave flesh, and it was somehow even weirder.
Ugh.
And we found ourselves back aboard the vessel Massus.
Battle complete. Vessel Massus, it's slowing down. How's Miss Mayers?
Here, unconscious. The mental strain seems to have taken its toll. It all happened inside the dungeon, but it can't have been too easy on our mind to send so many waves after us. What'll happen to her now?
Arrested.
First, we'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhodes Island.
Thank you.
Her efforts were misguided, but she also has Terra's best interests at heart. Together, I'm sure we could discuss a better way forward.
What if she's sentenced to death? Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor.
It's finally over. All we have left to do is go back. As we were preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier.
Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us.
A low, thrumming roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship.
Where'd this shade come from?
Wait,
Good.
is that? Almost as driven by instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Gregor and runs into the control room. Something must have clicked in Otis's head as she also turned and ran after Ishmael. Those two are running into the bridge. Bryce, grab onto something! What? Bollocks mucking up before the finish line!
Doctor! Dante has advised that we grab onto something.
I see. They're prepping to turn the ship around. Everyone brace for impact. Stay alert. Something's coming. I want it so bad to be that fucking middle guy.
Ricardo has somehow come to the fucking Arknights.
You sons of bitches!
Ah, yes. It's him. The last finger.
The ship leaned heavily as it turned port side and caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water's surface, right where the ship was a second ago. Oh, fuck. It's a Seaborn, the size of... No, slightly larger than the vessel Massus. Amiya's communication buzzes with Ishmael's voice. The currents are going wild! Wait, no. Something's causing them to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we may have to take the vessel Massus to cross the dimensional door. Does Rose Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but I'll have to come up with one now. Fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We need to figure out what that why that thing's coming after us. Copy. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. With that, the ship immediately began a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the Seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around and let the others leave.
It's almost like it's obsessed with this ship.
No. It's here.
Ah, it's fine.
Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be Fabius's order? It's coming after me. Scotty, you? Yeah, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself. Just what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you?
Abyssal hunters are those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It's Scotty's... Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Scotty.
Operators of Rhodes Islands are heavily fatigued at this moment from their long defense against the waves in the dungeons. The same could be said of us and Miss Amiya, who battled mayors in the meantime. To engage that Seaborn in this particular circumstances... Something shakes the vessel Massus once again. What's this now? There's more? There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship. However... A violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves towards vessel Massus. Past the sudden wall of mist there was...
We're lucky. Or was this simply how it was supposed to go?
Ishmala!
Sir Knight! 2 Seaborns?
It's going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at that giant of a sea monster. Like Honglu said, the knight charged straight at the giant, rough wave at the great Seaborn as though he hardly noticed our presence. If we could help that knight repel the Seaborn, we just might have a shot at sending Limbus back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel ourselves. Can everyone else still move?
I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move.
Is there another fight?
Yes.
Oh, you're done.
I got a plan, and I'd like for everyone to trust me on this one. Things weren't so bad outside after you entered the portal. Now's the time for the hunter to get to work. The bright ray of light from Eileen's lamp shines upon those atop the deck while Scotty leaps tail into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad.
Leaps tail into the air?
Tail into the air.
Into the air.
Tail into the air, yeah.
No, you see, one of those is a capital I strike.
The operators are scattered to their appropriate positions as commanded by the doctor. Ishmael and Otis both exited the decks as well, presuming having found some way to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Kalsit seems to know enough about seafaring to take over. Oh, this crisis is far from over. She was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and descend to the deck.
Nah, Shrike, she's not a kangaroo. She's an orca, though.
It doesn't seem like we'll all be able to bid you goodbye.
Are you sure you're all going to be okay? We can stay a little longer and help.
I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but...
Amiya pointed toward the door, which had shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it.
You don't have much time.
I wonder if it was only supposed to be open for a set period of time. Or what if it's closing now because our work here is done? There's precious little we could learn about it now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amiya. We would have been lost in this for a while in this world if it wasn't for Rose Island.
Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return.
Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess.
Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Yeah, try not to drop into Iberia next time. You got that?
Sure. Let's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. As the great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Scotty and the Knight, the ship's bow managed to stop inches from the door. Manager, now there's your chance to get in there. Someday,
I hope we can meet again.
Shit, I thought that was Doctor.
Nope, that's Amiya.
Oh, I'm assuming this is Calcit.
No.
No, that is a different operator.
Oh, we got some funny previews. We shall take our leave. Let's get back to the city. The sea had turned into a brutal battlefield. Terrible roars contending with one another.
It's gonna be a real whale of a tale.
Ah, it's just another day in U-Corp.
We forgot St. Clair!
After taking one final look at Rose Island defending the vessel Mossus, we leaped into the pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. I'm swept away again by the tides of consciousness. The river draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... we dropped in on Shichun again, didn't we?
Welcome to a thing that annoys me.
Yes.
Is this Hung one? I look around and see the sinners strewn about the room, dozing off. I see Heathcliff crash like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? Bizarre sensation that was something truly amiss crawls up my spine. You've come too. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue your rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities adjacent to your body. Huh? What? Did we just come through a dimensional door after Rose Island? Rose? You were transferred here after LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of a lobotomy corporation branch. I feel like we just went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what.
It was all a dream.
No, it wasn't all a dream. It's just the memory fades.
There was a hole in my memory.
Which really sucks because there was some actually important shit there.
Yeah.
Actually, give it a sec. Give it a sec.
There was a hole in my memory and this strange emotional tug at my heart. An ego I don't recall ever extracting. Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes. But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... Wait. Where's Saude? She said something about how there's been a delay or something? I couldn't find Saude. He's been bringing us odd jobs here and there during our stay anywhere in Yihang 1. But on the desk, I did find a note that was filled with various requests in a letter, both presumably left by Saude. We've got a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep.
Hey.
Oh, right.
Come on, time to earn your keep. You aren't going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right?
Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memories before sinking again. There's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. The worth of life? I don't recall who said that or where I even heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what it means. You can't change what you see by standing still.
That was Amiya. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals...
Even still, some of those words left a lingering impression on my heart.
Really? I thought it was the doctor.
You have to keep walking. No, Amiya said this bit, specifically.
Okay.
The first part was the doctor.
Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began waking the sinners one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. The sinners each began waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings. Like they were just pulled out of a long dream. God.
Yeah, it's lame that this basically retcons itself.
Not entirely.
Not
as
entirely,
I said,
but...
The egos remain. Dante still remembers little bits, but to be fair, it's because this event's disappearing after this.
Yeah.
Yeah... It just sucks all around that that's what has to happen.
It's all because Limbus can't get into China. Ugh.
Kinda limited events are also very normal for gachas.
Yeah. That's why when I saw this, I was admittedly not all that excited.
I mean, a part of me feels like, why bother doing a collab if you're going to make the other party just fucking snap it out of cross promotion, yeah, but I don't know. It would be like me doing like a collab art with somebody and then saying, okay, like, and then a month afterwards we just delete our posts. It's stupid. I hate it.
How does this look? What?
Poor Mayor's thrown into the memory hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real tragedy, because Mayor's is great. Has this great revelation.
Genuinely good character, yeah.
It's also very funny because this is actually like the most humanization the Cult of the Deep ever gets.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of normally comically evil.
I kind of like Fabius was, but like she kind of had an angle on it that wasn't like
even 100%. Was a bit more nuanced.
I guess.
I kind of like this, but like I think I like the clock more.
I just hate using egos on my card.
I typically do too, but man, where is it? Line 3's clock looks so fucking good.
Yeah, there's some important things in there, like the Merceau foreshadowing.
God,
I don't think the Carmen thing's terribly important.
No, but it is. It's not important, but it really does like reinforce the idea that like her original intentions aren't there anymore. They're kind of skewed.
Problem is, we never knew Carmen, so you can't say that with 100% certainty.
That is true.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that Carmen was always like this. Because the only thing we heard of her was through her followers.
Carmen's followers?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you said followers, I was thinking of something like a bit more culty, you know? Where is Gun?
It's a cult of personality.
There you are, Gun Greg.
And her followers, she was VTuber. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Well,
no.
I can think of one way to cap this event. I did just get some extra lunacy.
Oh boy. I mean, Roland basically out and out doubts whether or not Carmen had good intentions in the Library of Ruina. Like,
remember, they did fucking start the smoke war to make Elcor.
Yeah.
Ugh. Pain.
I mean, there's a certain level of like compromising in order to try and get something good done, but at the same time, also starting a whole ass war for it is a lot of compromise.
Well, it could be some three things. Good intentions and everything like that, but with dubious means. Also, Smoke War aside, former L-Corp before that was apparently
bad.
it was really bad.
Really bad, really inefficient, and that's how Hakma was able to basically help start the Smoke War, which nothing good comes of War of the Wings.
But yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty elegantly timed, not gonna lie. Wow. Part of me was
I
expecting...
really liked this event. I didn't like the ending, but I liked the writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really good marketing for Arknights until I realize, oh, tower defense.
See, that's why I'm waiting for Endfield, motherfucker.
Enfield?
Yeah, it's their open world game they're working on.
Ooh, is it based in the Arknights world?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, that might actually get me to buy it. Because, like, this
it's
is...
free to play.
I can tolerate it if the gameplay is fine. But, like, man, Arknights sounds like a fucked up world that would be fascinating to observe.
It's so fucking fascinating, especially it's so much to it too. It's just
What I would
it's so much.
What I wouldn't give for a pen and paper game. Also, Wang, I'm gonna tell you one thing though that might unsell you on Endfield.
What's that?
Your character's title is the Administrator.
The Administrator?
Yes.
It's not bad enough to unsell me on it, but bloody
Listen,
howdy, that's a stupid name.
It means one thing. Everybody's gonna shorten it to Edmund. It's Eddie. Hey Edmund. Hey Eddie.
Nah, I'm gonna take this in a fucking hot topic direction, just constantly like, I am the Administrator.
They do wear a stupid mask.
Okay, hang on, no. Well, I'll be the judge of that. I adore masks. I want to see what this looks like. Maybe that's how I'll commemorate this potential move I might be going through, is to get that Tengu mask I've been, like, eyeing for a while. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You were fucking giggling.
I would never.
Yeah?
How dare you?
Uh-huh. Sure. Huh? What's so funny? It's a very stupid mask. It's why I want it.
Huh?
I have this weird fascination with the very angry red Tengu mask. I've always wanted one.
Well, you can be like me, you have a
You go
fascination
for
for
it, buddy.
hats. You can be like me, you have a fascination for hats, but a problem that you can't wear most hats because your head's too big.
No, I actually have that problem, Festivore. I can't wear a lot of hats.
Okay, you might not want to play the audio on stream, but I have it time-stamped in this video if you want to see the masks for the two main characters.
Oh, where at?
I'll post in the voice chat.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was like a bit yawny there. God, it feels so weird, like, even after we beat it, that I'm not just listening to the Limbus, the Library of Ruin lobby music.
Oh, I see.
That is a pretty stupid mask.
Here, chat, for you, if you also want to see what the masks look like.
It's not stupid, but it has that vibe of we have 9S at home.
It is an anime-ass design in a way that I think is kinda garbage.
It reminds me a little of like Scarlet Nexus, but at least Scarlet Nexus looked kind of cool with the like red aesthetic going with it. This one is just like, yeah, I'm
It's just
a
like
villain.
Gray.
Whatever happened to color? Like, there's a little bit of yellow, but I would like more yellow on that, you know? Now, the Tales of Arise mask was like a
Nice.
full mask.
That also breaks and disappears.
Also, I just realized the fucking last thing you posted in the voice chat, Torpin.
What was the last thing I posted? Let me look.
Game FAQs.
That is art, I will have you know, a lost art form.
It sure is. ASCII art is gone with the times. It's tragic. Alright, we should stop bullshitting here. Like, we're close to the hour. Good content, though. I really liked it. It's just the shame of the baggage that comes with, you know, collaboration content.
I do wonder how the lines at the end, though, are going to play into the next canto.
The lines at the end?
About not being able to choose someone else's worth.
Ooh. I don't know if it will, but it would be interesting.